What if generosity isn't about money at all, but about identity? As we wrap up 2025, discover why beloved sons don't bury what the Father entrusts. That's today on I Know a Guy. Welcome back to I Know a Guy. I hope you had a great holiday weekend with your family. It's nice to kind of sit back and watch some football, be off from work. I am your host, Steve Cummings, and as we head into the last 4 days of 2025, we are zeroing in on something the Father is highlighting: identity and generosity. Not fundraising, not pressure, but identity. Because generous living isn't something we grind out, man. It's something that flows from who we know we are, beloved sons. Jesus talks about the parable of the talents. I'm sure you all remember it in Matthew 20:25. Think about that. The master entrusts 3 different servants with his resources: 5 talents, 2 talent guy, and the 1 talent guy. And that first word matters. Entrust. He wasn't testing them. He wasn't setting them up. He believed in them. And the same is true of you. God has entrusted you with time, talent, and treasure. Yes, but also empathy, creativity, influence, peace, stories, healing, hope. Every son has been given something. But the man with the 1 talent, remember that? He hid his. And Jesus tells us why. I knew you to be a hard man, so I was what? What does he say? I was afraid. Matthew 25:24 and 25. Fear, men, listen to this. Fear always distorts the Father's face. And as we talk about generosity, this is just one area. Fear always distorts the Father's face. If you are feeling fearful today, your view of the Father is all distorted. It's coming from the pit of hell. When we don't know we're beloved, we bury what was meant to multiply. The other 2 multiplied their talents, not because they were more gifted. We look and compare and go, oh, well, he's such a great entrepreneur, or he does all that. He's more gifted. No. Lie. Not because they're more gifted, but because they trusted the heart of the one who gave them the gift. They saw abundance. Identity always shapes stewardship. And here's the truth. The enemy works overtime in our head to hide. You serve a Father, not a taskmaster. We have a Father of abundance, men, not scarcity. A Father who calls you beloved before you ever produce a thing. And when you actually believe that, man, you stop guarding and you start giving. You stop burying and you start building. You stop fearing and start flowing. Generosity isn't a money issue, man. It's an identity issue. I spent 18 years in the nonprofit development world, only encouraging givers to go from this. If you can't see me on the podcast, you're watching me on YouTube, I have my fists held. Both fists are held. This is mine. What I make, my paycheck is mine. I stick it in the bank. I'm burying what was given to me. It's mine. I'm not investing in the kingdom. It's mine. And I try to encourage people into generosity that is slowly opening the hands up that face upwards. Okay. I do not own it. It belongs to the Father. He has entrusted me with resources, time, and talent. How am I going to invest that in the kingdom? Generosity isn't a money issue, men. It's an identity issue. So as I wrap up today, I want to pause and ask these questions to you. Think about them. 1, what have I buried? Where am I operating in fear? And what would generosity look like if I truly believed the Father delights in me? Men, you are a beloved son, entrusted with real kingdom resources on purpose. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about how fear disguises itself as wisdom and keeps us from stepping into the life God imagined for us. Man, I just want to let you know as I close out today's podcast, I Know a Guy podcast is a daily ministry of bringing kingdom, an IRS-approved 501c3 governed by a board of directors. And I want to invite you to consider becoming a kingdom builder. Join me and the army of beloved sons marching into the promised land of living fearlessly from our identity as beloved sons. A year-end one-time gift will invest in my book, The Father Eclipse, to come out in 2026. As you're encouraged by the content of this podcast every day, a monthly gift throughout 2026, only for 12 months. That's all I'm looking for, a 1-year commitment, sustains this ministry and fuels this growing movement of more men shedding their false selves and joining us on this incredible journey. I'll put a giving link in the show notes for you to ask the Father what kingdom ministry He would have you invest in. There is no wrong answer. I am all about generosity. You probably have multiple choices, multiple things that has stirred your heart, you've gotten involved with. Pray about it, talk about it with your wife, think about it. There is no wrong answer. This is all about generosity and being generous out of our identity. Guys, I will talk to you tomorrow on I Know a Guy.